Growing up in a church my entire life made me so complacent in my faith to the point where when people say, I'll be praying for you, or can you please pray for me? I thought, sure, sure, but I never did it. It came to the point where I'd read the Bible just for the sake of getting it over with. I'd go to church for the sake of checking off the box. I prayed for the sake of, once again, knocking it out. But as far as that genuine relationship with the Lord and really understanding who He was, it was completely absent from me. Dear viewer, I want to have this really vulnerable conversation with you because I wonder if maybe you might be on a similar path. You see, until we really need Jesus, we don't really want Jesus. Until we need Jesus desperately, we don't actually read His Word to understand Him and to have a relationship with Him. We don't actually pray because we yearn to hear His heart and His voice. We merely do them to knock it out. The problem with this is, when life doesn't go the way you want it to go, that's a perfect opportunity to examine, Lord, am I on the right track or am I totally off? That's what's been happening to me lately. God has been exposing all of these parts of me that I thought I dealt with. And reality is I didn't at all because I lost focus of Him. I was going through the motions of even going as far as being a Christian therapist, but having that genuine, loving connection with my lover, my Savior, my hope, peace, and joy, I didn't have. Until things started just falling apart and I realized, you know what, Lord? If you don't help me, nobody else can. Dear viewer, you might think, man, this girl's a mess. But the reality is this. God waits for you to come to the point of complete brokenness where He's like, yes, she's really getting it. She really wants me. Let me pour everything I have onto her. So that's what I have been experiencing. In my desperation, in my imperfection and vulnerability and honesty and truth and brokenness, He has been revealing Himself to me. His Word has never been so addictive. Worship has never been on the front of my mind as often as it has been. And I'm telling you all of that to share this good news with you. Are you obsessively searching for Jesus? Or are you still thinking, you know, I got this on my own? No, you don't. Dear viewer, if you still think you have it on your own, you're on a very dangerous path. Because by no means does anything you have come from your own hand. Nothing you have came because you earned it, because you deserved it. God gave you everything just because He wants to. And better yet, if He's given you so much goodness and bounty, it's only more reason for you to turn to Him and say, dear Lord, thank you. So I want to encourage every single one of you guys. Give it all up to Jesus. Dear Lord, thank you. Thank you for my health. Thank you for the gift of faith. Thank you for your truth. Thank you for your vulnerability. Thank you for a marriage that honors you. And Lord, may it always be that way and may it only grow to blossom. And that's not to say I don't screw up. Trust me, I screw up enough. I drift away more than enough. But in those moments, there's one thing. There's one truth that I want to share with you. It's, I hope that I always come back. And His love always brings me back. Dear viewer, maybe He's trying to reach out to you and say, my dear child, I want you. I want a relationship with you. Do you let Him bring you back? Or do you say, you know what, Lord, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Don't wait too long. Don't wait another day. Don't wait another hour to come back to the Father. His arms are open so wide. He loves you so much. And if you need help, if you want what I have, but feel like, oh my goodness, I don't even know where to start, reach out. I will help you every step of the way. I am here for you.